Ever felt that knot in your stomach when thinking about relationships? That sense of yearning mixed with a dash of fear? It's a feeling many of us know well. We crave connection, that deep, meaningful bond with another person, yet the path to finding and nurturing such relationships can often seem like navigating a complex maze. You're not alone if you find yourself questioning your worthiness, your ability to love and be loved, or even the very possibility of finding lasting happiness with someone. Perhaps you've scrolled through countless social media posts, witnessing seemingly perfect couples and feeling a pang of envy or inadequacy. Maybe you've experienced the sting of past heartbreaks, leaving you hesitant to open yourself up again. Or perhaps you're currently in a relationship that feels stagnant, lacking the spark and connection you once shared. These experiences can leave you feeling lost, confused, and unsure of where to turn. But here's the truth. Relationships, in all their messy and beautiful forms, are a journey of growth, self-discovery, and profound connection. They are not always easy, and they often require us to confront our deepest insecurities and vulnerabilities. However, the rewards of a healthy, fulfilling relationship, the sense of belonging, the unwavering support, the shared laughter and dreams, are immeasurable. This isn't about offering a quick fix or a magic formula for relationship success. Instead, it's about embarking on a journey of self-reflection, understanding, and empowerment. It's about recognizing the patterns that may be holding you back, challenging the limiting beliefs that may be clouding your judgment, and cultivating the qualities that will attract and sustain healthy relationships. We'll explore the common pitfalls that many of us stumble into when it comes to relationships, from unrealistic expectations and communication breakdowns to unresolved past traumas and fear of vulnerability. We'll delve into the importance of self-love and self-acceptance as the foundation for healthy relationships, and we'll uncover practical strategies for building stronger connections, fostering deeper intimacy, and navigating conflict with grace and compassion. This is an invitation to transform your relationship with yourself and with others. To move beyond the fear and doubt and embrace the possibility of creating meaningful, lasting connections that enrich your life and bring you joy. It's a journey that requires courage, vulnerability, and a willingness to grow. But it's a journey that is ultimately worth taking. So, take a deep breath, open your heart, and prepare to unlock the power of motivation within your relationships. Let's delve into the intricate workings of attachment styles, a cornerstone in grasping how we approach and navigate intimate connections. Essentially, our early childhood experiences with primary caregivers sculpt these styles, influencing our expectations, behaviors, and emotional responses within relationships. Think of it as an internal blueprint, guiding us, often unconsciously, in how we seek comfort, express needs, and handle conflict. One prevalent style is secure attachment, characterized by a sense of trust, emotional availability, and comfort with intimacy. Individuals with this style typically had caregivers who were consistently responsive, attuned to their needs, and provided a safe and secure base from which to explore the world. As a result, they tend to form healthy, balanced relationships, marked by mutual respect, open communication, and a secure sense of self. However, not everyone develops a secure attachment style. Anxious attachment, for instance, stems from inconsistent or unpredictable caregiving. Imagine a child whose needs are sometimes met promptly and lovingly, and other times ignored or dismissed. This inconsistency breeds anxiety and a preoccupation with the relationship, a constant need for reassurance and validation, and a fear of abandonment. Conversely, avoidant attachment arises from caregivers who were emotionally unavailable, dismissive of needs, or even rejecting. Picture a child who learns that expressing vulnerability leads to disappointment or punishment. This can lead to a suppression of emotions, a discomfort with intimacy, and a tendency to distance oneself from others. A further, less common but significant style is disorganized attachment, often rooted in traumatic experiences or inconsistent caregiving where the caregiver themselves was a source of fear. This style is characterized by contradictory behaviors, a difficulty regulating emotions, and a pervasive sense of confusion and insecurity within relationships. Now, consider how this applies when you find yourself repeatedly drawn to partners who are emotionally unavailable or consistently trigger your anxieties. Could it be that you're unconsciously reenacting patterns learned in childhood? Understanding your attachment style can be a powerful first step towards breaking free from these cycles and cultivating healthier relationship dynamics. It allows you to identify your needs, communicate them effectively, and choose partners who are capable of meeting them. It's not about blaming your past, but rather about empowering yourself to create a more fulfilling future. Reflecting on this journey so far, a distinct landscape begins to emerge, one where the contours of connection are shaped not by chance, but by the deliberate cultivation of inner awareness and empathetic understanding. It's as if we've been tuning a complex instrument, carefully adjusting the strings of self-perception and relational dynamics to create a more harmonious melody. The dissonances we may have previously encountered, the recurring patterns of frustration or disappointment, now resonate with a newfound clarity, revealing the underlying mechanics at play. It becomes apparent that the pursuit of fulfilling relationships isn't merely about finding the right person, but about becoming the right person. Someone who possesses the emotional intelligence to navigate the complexities of intimacy, the resilience to weather inevitable storms, and the self-compassion to learn and grow from every experience. The threads of attachment, once seemingly disparate, now weave together to form a tapestry that illustrates how our past profoundly influences our present, and how, with conscious effort, we can repattern these influences to create a more secure and satisfying future. Consider the image of a sculptor meticulously shaping a piece of clay. Each touch, each adjustment, contributes to the final form, revealing the inherent beauty and potential within the raw material. Similarly, our relationships are not static entities, but rather works in progress, constantly evolving and being refined through our actions, our words, and our willingness to embrace vulnerability. The challenges we face are not roadblocks, but rather opportunities to hone our skills, deepen our understanding, and ultimately, create connections that are more authentic, more meaningful, and more resilient. As we pivot towards the final reflection, it's crucial to recognize that this process is not a destination, but rather an ongoing journey. There will be moments of clarity and moments of confusion, times of profound connection and times of inevitable separation. But through it all, the key is to remain committed to the path of self-discovery, to embrace the imperfections, and to trust in the inherent capacity for growth and transformation. The insights we've gleaned serve as guiding stars, illuminating the path forward and empowering us to navigate the ever-changing landscape of relationships with greater confidence and grace. Drawing these strands together, we see that the power to create fulfilling relationships lies not in external circumstances, but within ourselves. It resides in our ability to cultivate self-love, to communicate authentically, and to approach connection with an open heart and a willingness to learn. As we stand on the precipice of the final takeaway, let us embrace the potential for transformation and step forward with renewed hope and a deep sense of self-empowerment. The heart of connection, we've discovered, isn't a destination to be reached, but a garden to be tended. It's a space where seeds of self-awareness are sown, watered with compassion, and allowed to bloom into the vibrant expressions of authentic relationship. The tools we've explored are not mere implements for fixing broken bonds, but rather instruments for cultivating fertile ground within ourselves, preparing us to nurture connections that are both deeply rooted and capable of flourishing through changing seasons. Perhaps the most profound realization is that the love we seek outwardly is, in its purest form, a reflection of the love we cultivate within. The anxieties that whisper doubts, the fears that build walls, the insecurities that cloud our judgment. These are not external forces, but echoes of an inner landscape that yearns for acceptance and understanding. By turning inward, by embracing our imperfections with gentle kindness, we begin to dismantle the barriers that prevent us from fully experiencing the joy of connection. This journey of self-discovery is not a solitary endeavor, but rather a dance between introspection and interaction. As we become more attuned to our own needs and desires, we also develop a greater capacity for empathy, allowing us to truly see and understand the perspectives of others. This, in turn, fosters a sense of mutual respect and vulnerability, creating a safe space for authentic communication and deeper intimacy. The power to transform our relationships, therefore, lies not in seeking external validation, but in cultivating internal wholeness. It's about recognizing that we are already worthy of love and belonging, and that our inherent value is not contingent upon the approval of others. This self-acceptance allows us to approach relationships with a sense of abundance, rather than scarcity, freeing us from the need to cling or control. And so, as we stand at this threshold, let us carry forward the wisdom we've gained, not as a set of rules to be followed, but as a guiding light to illuminate our path. Let us remember that relationships are not about perfection, but about growth, about learning to navigate the complexities of human connection with grace and compassion. Let us embrace the vulnerability that allows us to truly see and be seen, and let us cultivate the self-love that empowers us to create relationships that are both deeply fulfilling and authentically our own. The true practice begins now, not in the abstract realm of theory, but in the everyday moments of connection. It begins with a conscious choice to approach each interaction with an open heart, a listening ear, and a willingness to learn. It begins with a commitment to nurture the garden within, to tend to the seeds of self-awareness and compassion, and to allow the vibrant expressions of authentic relationship to blossom forth, enriching our lives and the lives of those around us.